Hi, it's meteorologist Joe Fury in the Storm Team 8 Weather Center. Been a very, very rough Friday across western Connecticut, especially down through southwestern Connecticut, New York City area. Yeah, we're talking about over a half a foot of rain falling. Streets, highways closed, subways flooded. Basement flooding has been a big deal across western Connecticut, eastern New York, through western Long Island. So not a good situation. The setup such that you have low pressure that formed off the Carolina coast, moving up the high, bringing in that tropical feed, even though we haven't had any tropical air. It's been a very chilly Friday in the 50s, but an inverted trough, a trough coming in from the west, set up across western sections of Connecticut, on down through New York City, and just tremendous convergence with lift in the atmosphere and the rain pouring on down. And it's really been a nightmare, especially around New York City. Folks trying to travel into New York City today getting stopped and having to turn around and go back. So yeah, you got to be careful as we head through the overnight into early tomorrow, especially across western Connecticut. Streams and rivers are overflowing, and you never know where you're going to end up with water on the roads. Of course, water in the basement, farm fields flooded. The idea for a dangerous situation in terms of next thing you know, you're floating in the water, and yeah, you got to be extra careful when it's dark out. We are going to be wet Saturday morning, but things will start to improve Saturday afternoon. Saturday is not all that great a day, but at least it's better than what we had today. Now, you guys in eastern Connecticut, you had a much different story. Basically, as you went from Hartford on south and east, down Route 9, down Route 2, 395 corridor, you just had an ordinary rainy day. It was not a big deal. So the real big deal with the big flooding was western Connecticut and down towards New York City. That was the real nightmare. So it's still going to be wet Saturday morning, still some rain coming down. Day does not start out well, but each and every hour through the afternoon will start to get better. The rain will progress out of the way to the south. It's cloudy, it's damp, it's cool, but again, it's an improving situation. Mid-late afternoon into the evening, so you have outdoor plans. We'll do better. There's a lot going on this weekend. Got the Sound on Sound Music Fest Saturday, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Bridgeport, that area, not nearly as much rain as New York City. The numbers are staggering. There's the low, there's the high, and there's the moisture being funneled in. Greenwich and Norwalk over 5 inches, Torrington over 4. Now look at Bridgeport at 2.62 inches. Now there's been more added to that, but the bottom line is, compare that. Look at Middletown around 2 inches, New London approaching 2 inches. But look at JFK Airport, over 8.5 inches of rain. That's a 3-month supply of rain in just one day, and that's the reason for the major flooding situation. Again, even Newtown, 4.7 inches, and New Milford, 4.53. That's a solid 2+ inches over what Bridgeport got. Waterbury around 4. Bradley up at 3.5. Notice New Haven, lesser amount, but the river flooding. Streams and rivers are running high, and that's why we say you got to be extra cautious, because you just don't know when you're going to come across to a place where the next thing you know, the water is over the road and you're floating away. So turn around, don't drown if you're going to be out and about. And if you are near rivers like the Housatonic, Stevenson Dam is in moderate flood stage, over 15 feet. Flood stage is 11. That can be a serious situation for some. There's the rain. It's a rainy Saturday morning. That's the bottom line. And then as we head on through the mid-late afternoon Saturday, it's mainly cloudy. It's not all that great. It's around 60, but at least the steady rain is gone, and the drying out process begins as we head through the mid-late afternoon and evening. And then it clears out tomorrow night. 50s to start Sunday. Highs in the mid-70s Sunday, sunny, sensational. It's the first day of October. We're doing great. And the idea for Monday, how about we press it up towards 80? Yes, it's beautiful, it's delightful, it's an early September feel. 80 would be average for early September, not early October. And yeah, if you have next week off, boy, you got a nice week. At least Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. There are signs, believe it or not, there's more rain the end of next week. Rain with the flooding continuing overnight into tomorrow morning. Rain through midday Saturday, then gradually drying out, as you go through the late afternoon and evening. Look at that 8-day forecast. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursday too. Highs in the mid to upper 70s at the shore, overnight lows in the 50s. Yeah, that's your first 5 days of October, up around or over 80 across the interior. So, well, we always say Mother Nature doesn't follow the calendar. Hopefully you weren't spending your entire Friday in the basement bailing it out, but some of you have been. Unfortunately, it's been just crazy. It's just hard to believe these weather setups that we are having that's producing these extreme weather events. And now this September going down as one of the wettest on record. So, again, as we've been saying, at least it's not a hit from a major hurricane and that we've got 1 million power outages and you know, we're out of commission for a couple of weeks. But still, if you got a flooded basement or a flooded farm field or a flooded yard or your car is stuck in the water, it's not good. So way too much water. And now, well, at least Sunday is going to be a fantastic day. I'll be out at the ALS Walk, Lighthouse Point Park, New Haven on Sunday morning early. So hopefully I'll see you out there. And of course, a lot of Channel 8 is out and about doing things this weekend. So whatever you might be doing, be safe. And I hope you're feeling well. Bye.